Proper Context Media. We back. It's Moose 74 with.
Your boy says shit, man. You already know.
Man, you know what time it is. We can get to the root. There's no need to cater to the branches.
Yeah,
So,
let's get to it.
you see the topic Hitman Holla, Bags and Bodies. Hitman Holla came out with a battle rap / reality TV show. He's got it on Coastal Rain TV. And let's talk about it. Did you watch it? Before I even get to that, let me address the people who got the criticism for the show.
Well, before after that, can we take a shout out for him and Holla for putting on for the culture?
I'll shout out to Hitman.
Shout out to him, man, bro. Shout out to you for putting people on, giving people an opportunity and shots, man. That's what it's about. Putting people forward and pushing the culture forward, you heard?
So listen, it was I seen a bunch of criticism talking about, oh, he thought it was gonna be, or then people thought it was gonna be on national TV, and oh, it's this, and it ain't no app, and this and that, and who is Coastal. Check this out. I want to say this. First of all, slew Hitman, because Hitman ain't had to do none of this.
Facts.
He ain't have to do none of this. He ain't have to, like, every time Hitman comes back to battle rap, he always got something to say to him. Always, like, y'all always attack him when it comes to battle rap. And he still comes back because he loves it. Me, I'd have been left you motherfuckers alone. Like, he ain't had to put all of them people in the house and put, thousands of dollars in their pocket, but he did. But as soon as he don't do nothing, then you'll be like, oh, he don't do nothing for the culture. He on wild now. He ain't came back. Like, come on, man. Then on top of that, like, he chose a black woman. The Culture Rain app is owned by a black woman. We chose a black woman to launch his platform, to launch his reality show on. And shout out to her for believing in battle rap enough to invest her money, because she had money to invest in something. In battle rap, she had money to invest in something else.
Yo, Musa, hold up. Take the ISO, bro. Just take the ISO real quick. Hold on. I'm going to set a pick right here. I'm going to set the pick. Take the ISO. Niggas is out of pocket, bro.
Yeah,
what is wrong with you niggas? You niggas don't support, bro? Yo, take the ISO, brother. Take the ISO, brother.
So listen. My problem is that she's a black woman and she chose to put her money into battle rap. Now, my thing is this. Y'all continue to attack, and for this to be the same people who say that you love the culture and you're in the culture, and all y'all do is attack the culture, and that's a problem. It seems as if you're here to destroy the culture. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically, but my thing is, like, I overlook a lot of bad stuff, a lot of stuff I don't like for the stuff that I do like, because I love this culture, and that's just with the culture, with people in general. I overlook a lot of bad stuff on my girl over first the stuff that I do like about her. I overlook the stuff I don't like about my friends for the stuff I do like about them. Anything I don't like about you, and I mean, I got some type of attachment or care about you, I'm gonna overlook the bad stuff for the good things that I like about you. So y'all won't even do that in the culture. Only thing y'all do is ridicule, criticize, and this and that, and try to hold the culture back. And it seems like y'all trying to destroy it, but you're here under the guise of support. Listen, she's a black woman. They both chose to do a partnership and invest in the battle rap community. Y'all should have nothing to say except for good. If y'all in this battle rap community, why do you continue to chase down, stories like and like storm chasers and ambulance chasing stories of stuff? You go around talking about people recycling, go around making big things about this and big things about that. And when somebody does good, you can't even say good job. You got to find the fault in even the good things. This is a problem. Y'all really need to tighten up, because, like, at some point,
y'all niggas need to lock in.
People are not gonna want to invest in battle rap, because look at how the people in it talk about it. Like, this woman that took all her money, she could have invested in something else. She chose battle rap. Salute to her. And we should make her feel comfortable enough for putting her money in battle rap, because we're the community. We're the culture. But no, we continue to ridicule and everything else. They're gonna have an app, and then you're talking about, it should have been. Why would it be free if he spent almost $1 million shooting it? If he put money into it, why wouldn't he charge money? And it's only 24 quarters. Are y'all kidding me? It's $6. You don't got 24 quarters. Everybody's so rich on Twitter and Instagram.
Word. Just half a year ago, Midnight Madness. Half of you niggas is rich.
Fire. Huh?
Just half a year ago during Midnight Madness, half of you niggas was rich, but that's neither here nor there.
Everybody rich. Everybody rich. Everybody complain. Listen, they complain about the free stuff. They complain about caffeine. Like they always complaining. But as soon as somebody don't do something, then they want to talk about them with that. Then if somebody do something, you want to talk about them with that. Hey yo, listen, this and then on top of that, this is a culture that's 95% black. And look at how we acting with our black companies and our black people. He a black man trying to put money in other black men pocket, and all y'all doing is trying to tear this shit down. Like you don't want us to have nothing. We always talk about,
Mm-hmm.
black people moving forward and black power, and we, and pro black and this and that. Because as soon as Juneteenth come around, everybody gonna be talking about happy Juneteenth and this and that, and this and that. But when a black man get a business and a black man trying to do better for himself, only thing y'all do is try to tear the black man down, try to criticize his business, try to do this and do that. And listen, yes, I'm battle rap media, but I don't tear nobody down. If you had a bad battle, that's what I'm talking about. I don't care about your personal life. I don't care about what you did last weekend. I don't care about the fight. I don't care about none of that because that ain't none of my business. I wasn't fighting or any of that. Like that's not my business. My business is only to push the culture forward. I ain't know it's a fine line between media and gossip. And a lot of y'all is gossipers. And y'all need to take that shit to the beauty shop. Because a lot of grown men here who don't be trying to hear that shit.
Facts.
There's a lot of grown men here who won't be trying to hear all of that silly ass beauty shop talk. Every time you see something, you know how girls see another girl, she got to ridicule her. Oh no, why her hair like that? Listen, we grown ass men, like stop it, bro. Y'all niggas like
That
little
shit is
girls down
annoying.
here. This shit is getting on my nerves for real. Go ahead, Sam.
Listen, simply speaking, man, there's way too many antagonists when it comes to supporting something. We need more protagonists, more people proactively being supportive in something, understanding that you gotta support something from the ground up in order to make it gold. Some things just don't start fire from the beginning. The URL started, like you said, smack with DVDs out in the streets, and eventually over time we make it into the pedestal that it is. Bags and Bodies is right now just a seed in the ground. You feel me? We got to fertilize it. We got to add water to this. We got to bring sunlight to this. We got to bring the attention to the tree. We got to bring people here. We got to people. Hey, don't stare at the leaves that is on coastal rain. Look at the whole tree, my brother. See the vision. Look at the project. Look at the artistry in there. Look at what the scenes they're coming through with. It's not. I won't even call it scenes because it's real. It's reality TV. It's not being faked. It's not for a funk. More than half of these people are challenging themselves and going through with it and actually showing you progress, showing you the skill, the adversity, the time, the progression. And this is great for battle rap. You can't look at this bad in any other way. If you're
How can
stuck
you
on the
look
fact
at it
that
in any
hold
way
on, hold on,
except for good?
Musa, if you're stuck that is on Coastal Rain TV, my brother, you didn't know what the fuck Netflix was before Netflix started. You just signed up for Netflix. When Hulu came out, you didn't know what the fuck Hulu was. When
Niggas paying
Peacock
Netflix
dropped,
$10,
hold on.
however
When
much.
Peacock dropped, pause with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, you didn't know what the fuck Peacock was. You just went and downloaded it. Go support, bro. When Caffeine started, none of us knew what the fuck Caffeine was, but we downloaded it to support. So because there's $6 coming out your pocket, bro. You pay more for Netflix, bro. You don't watch half that shit.
Yo, hold on. I gotta say this. My thing about the whole put it on cable TV. First of all, why would he put it on cable when battle rap is full of cussing and it's a reality show? Nobody wants to see somebody not being able to cuss. And for two, you don't think them cable networks, them white cable networks, got enough of our money? Why
No,
would we
but
put
the
any
thing
money in
is,
their
listen,
pocket? Why
listen.
can't he keep his money? Why would we take it? We overlook a black platform and go and give them white people all our
So,
money. You see, that's the problem. Y'all think y'all ain't made it until the white man got his hand in y'all pocket.
these niggas, they're so caught up with it being on broadcasted on live TV that they're not understanding the legitimacies that come along with that, right? If you're signed to a syndicate TV, right, there's a director, producer, an executive producer. There's people behind you with scripts that come control the scene now. They want things to look a certain way. They want to make things. It's like Love and Hip Hop now. That's all directed. That's not really happening.
Bro, I don't care if it's on TV or not. I'm just glad that this brother's doing something good for the culture and for himself. You froze, sir.
Yo. I'm
Yeah,
back.
you
I'm
got.
back. I'm back. My
Yeah,
fault. As I was saying, it's like love and hip hop, right? That's all directed. That's not all freshly happening in front of you as we seeing on Coastal Ray TV. Like the whole Snake Eyes and Bad News, that happened fresh in front of us. Love and hip hop, they would have stopped that. Yo, let's go back. Let's make it more intense. Let's have her throw something across the room. Let's have him look shocked, his face. No, we're seeing genuine, real reactions. When KD got up and said, "Oh, I actually do that for the challenge. Like that's how I write my material." You saw the natural excitement because that's what he does naturally. Again, these are things that cannot be produced because when you have your own thing and you have 50% owned in something, you can control how you want things to look, how you want things to go out there. When you're down into accredited TV and you're signed to a deal, they have more creative control. Now you have to fold on certain things that you don't want to do. Now you certain things look a certain kind of way. You feel me? I think the show overall looks amazing. Outside looking in, it's one of the best reality TV shows I've seen in a long time, personally.
I loved it. I loved it. Listen, my lady right here, my girl right here, she's been since the show dropped, she's been talking about the show.
That's
Like,
fire. Can't
listen.
wait. She probably can't wait for episode 2. I can't
Can't
wait
wait.
either.
It's got enough drama for the girls, and it's got enough, you know what I mean? And it's about battle rap for, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I feel like it's great. I feel like he put it on, he did the right thing. But with two black people coming together, trying to create their platform, trying to create an app, and you know what I mean. And she started her platform with battle rap. I feel like we should be honored that she even looked towards us, and I feel like you know what I mean. We should be honored that Hitman even reached back into battle rap to give people money when he didn't have to. Because just like I said, if he had money to put back in the battle rap, he had money to do something else. If they spent
Facts.
$1 million shooting that, he could have put that money into a movie.
He could have took this money and made himself a whole business.
He could have took whatever. He could have did a lot of stuff. Like my thing is, yo, we need to stop criticizing and critiquing and start congratulating and seeing if we can help because we all black people, we all trying to get somewhere. And you all be the first one to talk about somebody ain't supporting you or you gonna want support with whatever y'all doing. But y'all is the same ones that's criticizing stuff. We listen. I don't hear nobody criticize none of these white people stuff. It's always black people that really come out. Soon as Smack release a car, oh, listen, nah. Nigga said nothing about all them white boys in that KLT. You know, all right. How you like the show? How did you like
Respectfully,
Back to Mine?
KOT. No. To add to your statement and to say to that, if y'all niggas is like honestly opinionated over these cards, KOTD hasn't dropped the card in like half the year. So what are we criticizing?
No,
Honestly,
they only
they're
criticize. They only
working.
criticize. We only criticize each other because the behaviors
That's
of our
what I
oppressors.
hate. But we shouldn't take on it because what's the line you always like to say, El Musa? What's the line? Come on, my brother.
What can't get a
Uh,
tricky?
uh
Oh,
no,
things
no,
only
no,
know
no, no,
about the
no.
opposite.
Exactly, bro. And we can't be that way. We can't. We got to be more protagonists in this field, more heroes, more people to come to people's aid. Stay in the car with me, bro. When I say these things, man, this is all metaphors. Don't let it fly over your head. Don't let it be street lights.
They
Come
just
on,
hate it, bro. They
man.
don't want to see, and it's not.
Facts.
It's the problem is that we do start to take on the behaviors and characteristics of our oppressors. So you know, we
Mm-hmm.
start to look at each other instead of like you know, what I mean, we start to look at each other as unhealthy competition.
Hate. I know with
You know
envy
what
and
I'm saying?
hate.
Like you got to feel like you got to say something about him or say something about him to get views, to get this, to get that. Nah, man. Like I don't even care. Like ain't no way that I'm going to sit here behind this computer or go somewhere and tear down a black man and say that he's doing this and doing that. And I might say you have a bad battle, you weren't good in that battle, but I'm not gonna call you trash and say you need to retire, hang it up. No, this is how you feed your family. Why would I want you
No.
to? Why would I
There's a
want
way
you to?
to
What I would
address
do is offer
it
you some
without
advice to get
crossing those
better.
lines. There's a way
Like,
to
come on,
address
man.
those
This is the
things
only place
without,
we disrespect our legends. But let's get to the show
let's get
because
to it, man.
it's some controversy surrounding that show too. With the
There
whole,
definitely is. There definitely is.
how you feel about that Tay Rock stuff?
That shit. Man, listen, man. My whole point on it, right? Cool. Anyone in that position would have reused those Mike P rounds. Let's be realistic, guys. If you have a whole solid round in your phone, there's just mic flips without the P in it, pause, it's pretty easy to just put Tyson after that and flip it. With that being said, right, my issue is I don't like that he lied on camera. That's the
How do you lie?
problem. where he said, "I came up with this round in an hour." I don't like half of it was already written.
No, he said he
Respectfully,
didn't
Musa.
say he came up with the material. He said he memorized it in an hour.
So, in other words, we can agree that is a half truth.
No, how was it a half? Wait, a half truth is a lie?
A half truth is a half of a truth.
A half, if
The
you
other
said
half
a
of it
half
would
truth
be
is
a
a lie,
lie.
then a thing is only known by its opposite. So if you tell half of the lie is the whole truth,
This nigga, man, I hate that fucking line, bro. I'm gonna
because
rebuttal that
that's how it goes. So if I
shit.
tell a half truth is a lie, then because the half truth is a lie, because the half truth is a half lie. So if I tell a half lie, am I telling the whole truth?
No, you're telling half the truth.
Or half truth? Half truth is a come on, man. Half truth is a lie, so that means half a lie is the truth. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. A thing is only known by its opposite. Either I lied or I didn't. He said I memorized it in an hour. Y'all saying that he came up with these, he had still it don't matter. I'm gonna say this. Listen, when you in this, when he introduced Tay Rock, and he was talking about Tay Rock. What did he say? He said he's one of our goats. He's one of our battle rap goats. He's this, he's that. Now this is going on national
He
TV.
gave him his flowers for
He gave him
sure.
his flowers.
No,
Now,
without a doubt.
my thing is this: once we have these type of situations, it's not a battle rap tournament. I mean, it's not a battle. He's not battling. It's not on the stage. It's on
The
a
show.
reality TV
He's
show.
doing something
On
for the
top of that,
show. He's doing a
it's
favor,
reaching
honestly.
audiences that has never seen battle rap. Why wouldn't he? He said, "I want the goats to look like the goats." When LeBron James go to training to them basketball camps, they don't show him missing shots. You want your goats looking like goats and superstars looking like superstars. So he went in there and he got them bars. And I'll be damned if I go on TV looking like a damn fool. He just called me the goat too. Like I 10 people that seen this Zoom battle. I'm about to go on national TV. I'm definitely not about to let my homeboy down, knowing that he launching this platform on this, and I'm on what he got a battle rap go on the premiere of the platform. I can't go. I got to reuse it. I got to make myself and you look good in turn, bringing more people to battle rap. At the end of the day, like y'all
Two
mad
points,
because
two
of what?
points, 2 points. 2 points I want to tag on to that, right? One thing you said which was amazing was what you said about the ESPN highlights, which is correct. ESPN will never show uh summer
LeBron,
league highlights of LeBron missing shots. Hell no. They
yeah.
wouldn't do that.
But
They would they don't
at like a camp training people, because that's literally what Tay Rock was doing. He's actually like it would have been almost like a battle rap
yeah,
training
yeah,
camp.
yeah.
Like you
All
don't
right,
see
but
that. You don't see
that's
LeBron at them
that's
camps
that's
missing
the one
shots.
point. That's the one point I'll give you. I agree with that, right? But let me switch. Let me beat the devil's advocate here, right? Let that have been Averb, and Averb had used the iron low bar. Would have that been okay?
Listen, I wouldn't care if what he used. He's go. Listen, it's not a
Don't avoid
battle.
the question. Do not avoid the question.
I
Would have
wouldn't
been okay.
care
So it
if he
would have
would
been
have
okay
spit
for
that
you.
whole I
If
don't know like I'm
Averb would have
anemic.
spit the whole iron low anemic bar, that would have been
Everybody, I'm gonna let
totally
everybody out here
cool.
can the ball off the deep and extension. Nina, let me put my bitch
Total.
weaving. He could have said that
Uh huh.
whole thing, and guess what? I would have said it with him.
All right, cool, no problem, my brother.
But listen,
Listen, if
listen.
you
They
owning
would,
it,
and
you
guess what?
standing on it.
They would have said he spit that bar. Blah, blah, blah. But listen, this is gonna reach audiences that have never seen that. And on top of that, the bars were so crazy that the people,
Oh,
the
it's
audience that it
crazy.
might
I
reach
don't
might be
deny
like,
it.
oh my God, this is what they doing over there. I'm like, you got to help them up and adjust how Mike
Musa,
stand.
Musa, adjust how Mike stand. I walked
Listen,
out the
people gonna see that
room.
and be like, oh my God, this is what they
I
doing over
put
there.
my roommate on. My roommate heard that. That nigga walked out the room. Both of us together, like, yo, hold up. This nigga said adjust how Mike stand. And then that Don King bar right after. What?
Yo, I know. Listen, I'm gonna
Easy.
keep it real. Tay Rock, we ain't even gonna act like we're not gonna act like Tay Rock ain't who he is.
We're
He could
not.
have.
We're not
He
gonna
could
take
have.
away
He
none of
could
it.
have. And
We're
on top of
gonna
that,
give him
he's got two more
Musa.
battles. He had two more battles since then. That's lined up since then. He had bars in his phone, and I'm pretty sure he had throwaways that he could have. Yo, he chose to use them because he wanted to make his homeboy look good. We ain't gonna act like Tay Rock needs to recycle. We don't act like Tay Rock has to do stuff like this because Tay Rock is the GOAT, and he could have came over there and he chose to do it because I would have did the same thing. You got to make yourself and the show look good. You launch on a new platform. It's for the culture. You're a GOAT. You got to look like one. He could like we ain't gonna. The problem
So I
is
do
that
agree on
y'all
that.
attributing something to him that he doesn't even need to have. He doesn't need to recycle bars. We don't know Tay-Rock for recycling. We know Tay-Rock for being the greatest at all the time.
Was that? I think it was an expectation thing, bro. I think people just have, like I said, is a GOAT, is a legend, is
No,
somebody
people
that
just
we've
want to have
seen Tay
something to
Rock
talk about.
come. But now, for me, I'm speaking for myself. For me, it was just an expectation of me speaking to how highly I see Tay Rock. I really highly value his material, how he writes, he comes up with his shit. It's very, how you
Did
can
that taint
say,
that for you? Did it taint it for you? Now, do you look
it
at him
didn't.
as a battle rapper different because he went on a TV show and did something that you heard before? Do you look at him as does it take away from his battle rap career? It absolutely doesn't
I
because we don't know
cannot.
him
I
for that.
cannot. Of course,
We
I
know him for being
cannot. But
great.
I could just say honestly, I was a bit disappointed. I could say that
I
I
was
was a little
disappointed.
bit
Listen, I was
disappointed,
disappointed in
but
Game Six
I
against the
could
Knicks when
still
Jordan missed
say
a shot. We had to play Game Seven.
Musa. I could still say he still spit a great round though. Regardless of that, it was still a great round. He showed out. He looked like a GOAT. He looked like a vet. He showed the rest of the room how you do this, how you come up with it, how you perform in the middle of a room out of nowhere, how you control a room. He showed just levels of veteranism that was incredible in the room for just any battle rapper to absorb. For anyone coming up and that wants to understand things, you could just see that alone and understand things.
Man,
If
people
you
can't even
can't
remember
take
his
a,
phone numbers in an hour.
like I
Like, come on,
said,
man.
like that's crazy, and
Y'all tripping.
I'm at fault. I'm at fault. I can't remember my own damn number.
Like,
I
come
can
on, man.
remember
He
my bars.
memorized and
I can remember
delivered it.
bars. I can't remember my phone number though. Respectfully,
Like, when did he have that battle? How long ago? 2 years ago? He
a long time
rememorized it
ago.
and delivered it with new bars in there and
Yeah,
made
he
it fit
sprinkled
the
new material in
situation.
there.
That's
He
tough to
did.
do in itself. Because if you ain't to make it fit the situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is
New,
tough.
with a couple new with new setups, with some of the same bars, new setups, a couple new bars to fit the situation and deliver it right in the hour.
It was great. It was great. I
You
gotta
gotta
say,
commend
without a
him. I don't
doubt, it
care
was
what you
great.
say.
And like I said, all I can say honestly is that I was just a bit disappointed. I guess just off of
We don't know if all of the other
expectation
people
alone.
came up.
But expectation is built off of your own personal thing. Like expectation is only on you. If you have no expectations, then you can't be upset about something. I just had expectations for Tay Rock. That's on me personally. That's on
How did he
nobody.
let
That's
you
not even
down though? It
on
doesn't
him.
make no sense.
That's not on him. It's
He's
like
a
he
battle
said.
rapper. It wasn't a
He's
battle.
a battle rapper. He has kids to feed, and he's gonna be on
It
camera
was
and make
more
sure
like
he
a
looks his
cipher for
best.
real.
So I
It was more like
understand.
a cipher for real. It wasn't a battle rapper. He's sitting there battling an imaginary person. More like a cipher. He went. Somebody else went.
Yeah,
If you would have put a beat on, that would have
Musa.
been a cipher.
Like I said, Musa,
Would you criticize
as an
him for
avid
using?
supporter, I just had expectations. But if I was in his shoes, I would have done the exact same thing. If I got a round that's perfectly matched out that fits for this, that all I gotta do is sprinkle a couple bars around, move things around, and I can just spit this right here and look amazing on camera. I'm gonna do it too. Why not? Well, it's my material. It's my own material. Why not? Why can't I reuse my own material? Battle rap is the only industry that don't allow us
Act
to
like it was
reuse
a
material,
battle.
which is
Act like it
a
was a
fucking
battle.
shame. Which is a
It wasn't no
shame,
battle.
honestly.
Hmm?
It wasn't. Like I said, it's a shame that they can't reuse their material on certain things. Like certain
But
things, I
my
feel
thing
like
is,
it should
it
be
wasn't
okay.
a battle. It wasn't a battle. It wasn't nothing. He went in there and spit some bars for and to help his friend's TV show. Now, listen, y'all be doing all of this stuff. Now what? Now what if next season he be like, nah, I ain't going on there because man, last time I went on there, they were there. And now all the legends don't want to go on there just because they know y'all gonna rid it. I might as well just go on, stay on the battle rap stage. They're gonna keep on. I might as well just come on, man. And he pulled up and probably did it for free too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got footage of Tay Rock in the house rapping, showing footage of him memorizing and all of that stuff that we've never seen before. And y'all sit here talking about some fucking bars, and all of y'all agree that Tay Rock is top five
It was
greatest
cool to
battle
see him
rappers
outside of
ever.
the
And we
garage
never
doing that.
seen him prepare. We got a glimpse into his preparation, and y'all talking about recycle. Man, if y'all don't go ahead somewhere.
Listen, man. Stay in the car with us. Stay in the car with us. We're gonna spin around the block, man. To wrap this all up. Tay Rock, it was an amazing round. Outside looking in, clearly someone just having expectations is clearly could be upset, but I can clearly understand why you would do
Having
that and want to look
expectations.
so
What
amazing.
are you expecting on a TV show? Hell is you expecting? What
I
are
was
you expecting?
expecting
Are
I
you
was
expecting to
expecting
see? What are
greatness
you
from Tay Rock.
expecting? Are you expecting him to stand there up there by himself and rap to nobody with all new material that he's probably not getting paid for. What do you expect?
Expectations of my growth,
I
of my
expected
greats,
Tay-Rock
man.
to do exactly what he did to be great.
Am I
That's
wrong?
it.
Listen, in my best Calico
He
voice,
was
am
great.
I wrong? Am I wrong?
Yes.
In my best Calico voice, am I wrong for having
Only
expectations
thing
of
you should have
somebody I deem a
expected was
great?
for Tay-Rock to complete the challenge, and he did.
I'm sorry, my brother. I apologize to Tay-Rock. Listen, sincerely, I wholeheartedly
You
apologize
expected
to you.
Tay-Rock to be great the same way we
I
always do,
apologize.
and he
I
was
just
great.
have high expectations of my Mount Rushmores, my goats, man.
You
These
have
people that
what
I
you
have
should
on
have.
this
You should have
Mount
expectations for him to
Fuji.
complete the
I
challenge and
just
deliver the
expect
material, and that's what he
I
did.
expect Miyagi work every time,
What did
man.
you
I just
expect? Tell me
expect
specifically what you expected.
I expected that nigga to catch a fly in the air in front of right there, just on
But he
camera.
did
Just
with the
I don't know,
chopsticks.
maybe like I don't know. I guess I wanted to see a little more, but like I
No,
said, the
man.
guy
But
staying in the car with
stop,
us, he
let's
was
stop. We
amazing.
need to stop focusing on what he didn't
No,
do,
no,
and
we
let's
are.
focus
Like
on
I
what he
said,
did
I
do.
don't want to. That's why I want to focus on the fact that it was an amazing round. He showed out. He looked great on that. And
We
to
gotta go into this
transition from
preparation.
that, I do want to ask you, Musa, what were other standouts for you on the show? Because there were other people to me that incredibly stood out throughout the rest of the rest of the episode. It was amazing for certain people. Like,
You
who were
can't
some
fight
standouts
me.
for you?
Yo, homeboy, young boy Peanut is funny. He should be. Yo, Peanut, why you ain't got you can't fight me t-shirts right now?
Sure, yeah, that was fire.
Come on, man. You could have
I
made.
got bad news over that though. Bad news was
Oh,
man,
bad.
bad
Listen,
news the
come
whole
on. Shout out to the
episode,
folks.
man.
Hey,
The
bad news. Come
whole
on, man. Shout out to the
episode,
folks.
man.
Hey, bad news is you already know. Bad news. Listen, I knew bad news was gonna be a problem in the house. I thought Snake was gonna be a problem, and I thought Coach was gonna be a problem. A lot of them people I know, I thought KD was gonna be a
Hold on,
problem.
let's not stop giving
Cindy,
credit. Who's someone else that stood out for you? Who's someone else that I was like, oh wow, I didn't expect this
Jay, that
person.
guy. Yo, I
Actually
seen that battle
I
with him and
got Cali
KD.
Smooth. I got Cali
I
Smooth.
like
I
that,
didn't
but
expect
I knew
Cali
who he was
Smooth
already.
to
He kind of
stand
still been
out.
nice.
I know, but I didn't. Considering all the personalities in the house, I didn't expect Cali Smooth to transition as well as he
Yo,
did.
that letter challenge he did, he snapped.
That was fire. That S upside down thing, bro. That was crazy,
Jay, that
bro.
guy, I seen a battle with Jay, that guy, and
That
KD.
shit they did, that Hitman Holla did, I respect that because that's just Hitman Holla teaching him lessons of life. Like,
All
yo,
right, yo,
don't
hey,
be late.
Hitman wild
Don't
you up,
be
KD.
late.
Hitman
Yeah,
wild you up, KD. Hey.
KD running around the whole house asking everybody, yo, what's the challenge, bro? Yo, Gwitty had me dying. Like,
Oh,
I'm not
you
going
talking about that?
home.
I was talking about with Hitman and KD rematch. Hitman wild you up, KD.
Yeah. The rematch, yeah, that was
Hitman wild
crazy.
you up.
Hitman gave him one hell of a round, bro.
Nasty
One
work.
hell of a round, bro. One hell
KD
of a
did good
round.
too, but it
He
was
did.
levels.
Mm-hmm.
It was levels. It was like, damn. He
The
said,
way that they ended the
I
episode
got you in the
showing out
mansion.
all.
Tell him how you sleep. Come on, what?
Tell them how you sleep. Yeah, that was crazy, bro. You know, Musa remember everything, man. I didn't write shit down, but that was crazy, bro.
Wilding on him. Yo,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, another standout for me was Aeon. Aeon stood out for me. Aeon stood out.
Aeon been nice. Chicago stand up.
Aeon, I want to see
Yeah.
more about her. I
Aeon
want
been
to see
nice.
more
Coach
from her for
Coleon.
sure.
Chicago was in that. Banks. Chicago was in there.
Yo, that 5-on-5 challenge they did,
probably one of the
super
best things I've seen
creative.
ever.
Yeah, listen, when they started doing the dance and the thing, and I'm like,
Yo, one
oh,
of the best
okay.
things
I
I've seen.
like the
Yo, no
creativity.
joke. I
But
ain't gonna lie.
then Snake Eyes team, the way they was just performing, connecting with each other, keeping the transitions going, that shit was fluid. And the first team was just the creativity where Ill Will, shout out Ill Will too, coming through in the house and helping supporting the challenges. He didn't have to do that, but again, it shows just one of our ghosts is jumping in there and showing artistry,
Yeah.
showing development, skill,
That
all
nigga,
that.
yo, you know we said that nigga Yogi, he remind me of me. Like,
Yeah,
nigga, always every little thing, you know me, every little thing I want to fight. Like, any little thing make me want to fight. Like, that nigga there, I was like, yo,
is
that nigga
Aggie, bro.
crazy. I asked my girl, I
That
said,
nigga
that's how I be
Aggie.
right there? That's how I be acting? Anything make me want to fight. Like
That's that nigga Musa for sure right there, man. That
for
nigga,
real, you know,
I
we got a
gotta go. I
badass
gotta
temper.
call Musa, tell yo Musa, chill out, bro.
I
You
got a
gotta put them in
badass
this way,
temper.
bro.
That
Listen,
nigga,
listen,
that
bro.
nigga there, I was like, oh no, I could be
Yeah,
in that
I
house.
hear that.
I like him. I like man. I listen. A lot of them people, I ain't gonna front. J2 fire. J2 surprised me a little bit. J2 fire.
Transition very well as well. Everybody transitions very well. I can't
Everybody,
say
the
that
people I ain't know
there wasn't anyone in the house I could say that was
that
like
disappointed.
that disappointed, yeah, that they could have put someone else in there
As
instead.
far as
But
what I've seen so
everyone came
far,
off
man,
very well.
I feel like I feel like that was fire. I liked it. How Rock Lee was in there. Shout out to Rock Lee from the
And
Space
Rock
Big Rock
Lee,
got
shout
the door.
out. Rock Lee in there
Dion,
putting in work.
Prestavia.
All the
Man,
ladies putting in work.
I feel like he did a good job picking them. He did a good job picking the people. He did a good job with just he
All
did a good
together
job with the show.
as a cast,
The whole show
the
so
season one
fire,
cast,
bro.
they all bounce off each other. They all compel each other. The personalities is all diverse. No one's kind of the same as someone else. Everybody has different styles, different way they write. It's all an incredible. As a cast all together is amazing. And I like the way Hitman is introducing these challenges. They're testing people's skills. It's different. It's providing some
Different.
adversity. It's just providing content for the show,
But
which is
look what it
great.
did though. So he got them doing challenges in an hour. So listen, after the premiere, ARP goes up to Snake Eyes and Bad News, like, or who's it? Bad News and KD,
Mm-hmm.
and say, yo, I need y'all to battle tomorrow. 12 hours. They did 3 rounds. Now listen, who would have they probably never thought that they can do that, but they in the house 30, 40 days writing raps in the hour, rounds in the hour.
Practice makes
Them niggas
perfect,
went
my
up there,
brother.
did 3 rounds and 12 hours to write 3 rounds and didn't slip,
Practice
stumble,
makes
deliver great
perfect.
material. Like it was, listen. So
Listen,
not
if
only is
y'all
he
don't
showing
know,
y'all,
hold up, Musa. If y'all don't know the rule of 1,000 hours, that's subconsciously Hitman Holla teaching these niggas that. They training every day for 30 days. That's 30 hours alone. Imagine hours you putting in your own time. Over 1,000 hours, you just become automatically adequately good at something without you even realizing.
absolutely.
Take that
And listen, he's trained. Not only did he have them, a lot of these people around top tier battle rappers that they would have probably never got to sit around or grace, you know what I mean, go out with or whatever. You had Clips there, DNA there, Tay Rock, Suge, John, Vixen. Like it will, he had everybody, you know, everybody gonna come through and support Hitman. So they around top tier battle rappers that they got to get knowledge and game from that they probably would have never got before. You know what I mean? They got exposure they probably would have never got. They gonna get reached now that they would have. Come on, man! Like Gwitty is fucking star. I knew Gwitty was gonna be. I knew Gwitty was gonna be a star when he went in the
Whitney
house.
is one of the people that got me most excited to watch him.
So
Even
when
that shit
Gwitty got in
with
the house, I was excited as hell.
bro, when I saw Gwitty had
When I
Eminem
seen
for
Gwitty
the one
Snake
of the
Eyes and Bad News, I
challenges,
said it's lit.
I was listen, man. Listen, next headline we about to introduce for y'all on the other side of the fence, man. Snake Eyes versus Bad News. Talk to me, Musa. Talk to me, Musa.
News wild Snake Eyes up.
News wild Snake Eyes up. I see it the other way around. Snake Eyes fucking washed this nigga, bro. I feel like Snake Eyes put this nigga through
He
the
choked.
frozen tundra. He choked, my nigga. We only seen the one round in the battle in the house. How he choked? When he choked?
Didn't he stumble in there? Snake Eyes was not
No,
better than Bad News in that. You tripping? What you
bro.
thought?
Snake
Snake won?
Eyes, bro. Snake Eyes was wilding, bro, through that whole round, bro.
You're
That
bugging.
Rock Lee shit, the new shit, bro. What? Snake
Half the
Eyes,
shit we
bro.
heard already. He just said mad lines we heard from Tay Rock versus Bad News. He used mad material I done heard before.
Oh, here we go. And we going. We calling 10
I got an eye
fours.
to scope. I
Beat
can. What he
beat.
say? I got eyes in the back of the head. Yo, News was you wildin'.
Come on, you had one or two balls in there, bro. I don't
Yo, you
know,
know I'm
bro.
going on the computer right now, right here. I'm looking
I
right now.
go look for it. I know you got it written down. Go look for it. But listen, man. In my opinion, the way I saw that round, I thought Snake Eyes fucking killed that nigga, low key. The way I was, damn, Snake
I
Eyes
need to watch that again.
is washing this nigga, man. Like Go ahead, throw it back up, man. I want to hear that shit again. But to me, Snake, like Bad News ain't really come off as well, man. Like, and I like the way that shit was filmed, the way they had that shit in a circle outside in front of the garage, cars parked outside, everybody circled up. That shit is
I
fine.
had
Listen,
news.
man,
I had news
a
one.
lot of the scenes that
I ain't
Hitman
telling no
Holla,
because I
the
ain't
way
trying
they
to copyright
film.
it, but I ain't trying to get flagged. But I had news. I had news watching. I'm cutting this part out because I can't have nobody saying that you had news winning, that you had Snake winning, because you're the only one in the world who thinks that.
I got snakes. You know I stand on shit like that, man.
You
I
need to
said
go back and watch
Cortez.
it.
Listen, I said Cortez be Sue Surf. I still stand on that shit. Fuck out of here. Excited, light, and
Fake
brighten, my
media.
nigga. Excited, light, and brighten, man.
Proper context media. I'm cutting this off.
Do your thing. Go
Proper
ahead,
context
introduce yourself.
media. Yo, you is crazy.